It's Chris Robertson, Fight Up TV. I'm joined by Ben Davison. How's things?
All good, thanks. Yourself?
Not too bad, cheers mate. All fun and games. What did you make of the initial first press conference between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder?
1-0.
1-0. Do you think he's got a psychological advantage?
Yeah, he's done exactly what he planned. He's got him emotionally involved.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of tactics going into this fight, I think a big question for obviously a lot of fans, on the outside is Tyson's inactivity. Obviously, the 2 fights that he's had. From your own perspective, what has he got to do? What gap has he got to bridge in terms of, obviously it's a big task at hand, but what gaps he got to bridge?
It's obvious. Listen, it doesn't take a genius to see Deontay Wilder's flaws. Do you know what I mean? And that's what we've got to exploit, as everybody tries to do. You always try to exploit your opponent's weaknesses, and that's what we're going to do. And one of Deontay's weaknesses that has been getting ironed out of his game as he's gone up the levels is his recklessness. That Tyson's got him emotionally involved, like I said there, and he's saying he wants this to be his most devastating knockout. And he'll be forcing things more than ever because, like I say, Tyson's got him emotionally involved. And that's going to exploit more of his weaknesses for us to exploit and Tyson to make the most of. So 1-0.
So they're talking, obviously, give it 4 rounds, get into the centre of the ring, don't sort of dance around and everything else. I mean, realistically, do you see that panning out? Is that something that Tyson is really going to engage in and say, he is quite Wilder? Is that something?
Is he wild though? Is he really wild? And until he gets somebody hurt, he's not really. You watch fights like his Luis Ortiz fight, very cagey, and Luis Ortiz is not a man the size of Tyson Fury. So like I say, it's all about. Everybody tries to exploit their opponent's weaknesses, and that's what we're going to do. And if we can make those weaknesses worse by, like I say, getting him emotionally involved, then that's it's all to play for. That's all part of the build-up, and we're 1-0 up. We've got him exactly where we want him.
Seems to be a lot of frustration from Deontay Wilder, obviously, in terms of the failed AJ fight. But I think you can flip that onto the other side as well with Tyson Fury. Obviously, a lot of frustration. 3 years out the ring and everything else that's gone sort of behind that. It's well documented. I mean, how do you see that sort of playing a part? As he seems pretty wound up. Wilder. Do you think that's going to play a part in this fight?
Well, let me explain something. On Good Morning this morning, if you watched it, it was all calm and cool because Tyson was all calm and cool. Then Tyson wanted to fire it up, so he got it fired up. Tyson's in control. Tyson's setting the tone of how it's playing out, and that's how the fight's going to play out.
Do you see in the gym, obviously your day-to-day with Tyson, do you see signs that he's getting back to where he was when he beat Klitschko?
Tons of it, all the time, and Tyson just raises his game to whatever's in front of him, and sometimes he drops it to what's in front of him. So it's a strength in the big fights and a weakness in the lesser fights.
Do you think he can actually put on a performance that's better than he put on in Dusseldorf?
100%, because I feel like it needs to be. Klitschko is 6'6", Wilder's 6'7". Wilder's lighter, which means he's quicker. Klitschko had better feet, a lot better feet. Wilder probably hits a bit harder, longer reach. So there are attributes that point to Wilder being the more harder fight. But we know exactly what we've got to do, and like I say, it's Tyson setting the tone of how things are going to play out, and it's showing already.